Want to get better grades, crush your next competition, or level up in something you care about? Forget just relying on friends or mentors. What you need is a rival. Here's the truth. Rivalry isn't just about competition. It's a psychological catalyst that pushes you to grow faster and achieve more. A rival isn't your enemy. They're your mirror. They want what you want. They're chasing it with the same fire. And this isn't just a cool idea, it's backed by research. A 2022 meta-analysis found that rivalry boosts performance and keeps you motivated over time. Why? Because it creates external pressure and makes your effort feel urgent. Friends and mentors are great, but their support is an act of generosity. And generosity is a limited resource. A rival's motivation? Well, it's selfish. They push you because it's in their own best interest. You can always count on that. But rivalry can go too far. Another study, Whatever It Takes to Win, found that soccer matches between two true rival teams, those with a history of frequent competition and roughly equal skill level, resulted in more yellow cards. Players got more aggressive, and the study concluded that rivalry can encourage prioritizing winning over fair play. But here's the catch. Those teams weren't working together. They crossed the line from rivals to enemies. When the stakes are too high, like a scholarship or a promotion, cooperation becomes unlikely. Even if one party wants to collaborate, it's in the other's best interest to disengage, or worse, play dirty. There are 4 core traits that define a rivalry. Without those, it's just casual competition. So we have competitiveness, parity, similarity, and frequency. If you want a rivalry that actually helps you grow, you're going to need these 2 more: respect and cooperation. Number 1, you both have to want it. If one of you doesn't care, it doesn't work. You both need that competitive fire, the kind that makes you want to step up when they step up and prove something every time you go head to head. If you're dragging someone into a competition they don't care about, you don't have a rivalry. You have an unwilling participant. Next, you need parity. You have to be in the same league. If they're too far ahead, you'll just burn out trying to catch up. And if they're too far behind, it stops feeling like a challenge. If every match is a landslide, one of you is just a spectator. Next, you need shared goals. The best rivals aren't just competing, they're fighting for the same thing. Same class, same sport, same creative space, maybe even the same career ambitions. And the similarities should go beyond just the prize. The more similar your ambitions are, the more personal it all feels. Next, you need consistent battles. A one-time challenge isn't a rivalry. It has to keep happening. The more history you have, the stronger a rivalry is. Every close call, every upset adds to the mystique. There's always another round, another competition, another way to prove yourself. It always has to feel like unfinished business. Mutual respect. The rivalry has to stay healthy. A rival isn't just an obstacle. They're the reason you're getting better. If you treat them like an enemy, the rivalry falls apart. A rivalry without respect is like a game without rules. It's just not fun anymore. And then last of all, cooperation. The best rivals still work together. A strong rivalry isn't just competition, it's collaboration. Athletes train together, classmates study together, artists share techniques. You're competing, but you're also learning from each other. Because if your rival levels up, it forces you to level up too. Collaboration turns hostility into mutual growth. So, what makes a strong rivalry? Peers on the same level who compete frequently, cooperate, and respect each other. Understanding rivalry is one thing, but using it to grow is another. Here are a few actions you can take to form and develop this unique friendship. 1, call someone out. A rivalry starts when you set the challenge. So find someone who's on your level or just ahead of you and make it official. All right, next exam, loser buys the winner lunch. First 1 to 40 push-ups, winner picks the loser's outfit. Or for artists, let's both submit to this contest. If one of us wins, loser has to publicly gush over the winner's work. It's not really about who wins. It's about making sure that there's a round 2. Next, keep score. If you're not keeping track, it's not a competition. It's just practice. A scoreboard, whether it's test scores, training times, or a trophy shelf, makes a competition real. Because when you see the gap, you feel it. And when they pull ahead, it'll bother you just enough to push harder. Next, raise the stakes. Once a rivalry is rolling, don't let it fade. 1 test, compete for the semester GPA. 1 gym challenge, race to your next big PR. 1 song challenge, make it a monthly tradition. Number 4, keep it competitive, but respectful. A rival is not an enemy. And if it stops being fun, the rivalry dies. So, trash talk is fine. Possibly recommended, but make sure it's mutual. Celebrate those wins, but don't gloat. Help them get better because a strong rival keeps you improving. Challenge boldly, track progress, raise the stakes, and support each other. And remember, not everyone thrives on competition, and that's okay. Lots of people have an internalized antagonist that drives them to constantly outdo their past selves. But for many of us, social accountability is a game changer. So don't just find someone to cheer you on. Find someone to beat. Got someone in mind? Send them this video and let them know that they're the reason you're leveling up. Or jump in the comments and tell us who's your rival and how they pushed you to grow. I'm Brandon with Velocity. See you next time.